Welcome back to some more Slay the Spire 2 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we found the one and only Chosen Cheese, playing as the Silent, who is very impatiently waiting for us. Look, I'm trying my best here, man. I'm doing the introduction. Maybe this is Double Gloucester. That's my favourite cheese. If you have a favourite cheese, you let me know in the comments, and I will probably end up trying it, unless it's Cheese Whiz. I don't know how anybody likes that stuff. Anyway, let's go to the boss of Act 2, which looks like the coat from the main character in Adventure Time. Let's go take a peek. And we have the Knowledge Demon, who is sitting... Is that his brain? Or is that just like an illuminated beanbag? I'm not sure, man. Either way, we have a lot of shivs in our build. That's kind of our shtick. I'm hoping his debuff isn't something that causes us problems if we draw lots of cards or play lots of cards. That would suck. Also, hello microphone, how are you doing? I'm having to use a different background kind of hiding tool because the one I usually use doesn't want to play ball. But that's not your guys' problem. Let's start with Strangle, because we do damage every turn. Do we want to use the Strength Potion? Probably should, just as a precaution. I don't know what this guy does. Assassinate, backstab, and then we do want to use Infinite Blade, so we have a shiv every turn. We're going to backflip, maybe. What would we backflip into? What would be useful? Really, it'd only be neutralized, so I may not even bother. Let's just wait and see what we get. Oh, we get to choose a bad card. So we can either pick Disintegration at the end of your turn to take 6 damage, or Mind Rot, draw 1 fewer card each turn. How much card draw do we have? Not a ton. I think I'd rather take Disintegration because we are pretty good at playing cards and our Ornamental Fan will probably help us. 17 damage is nothing to sneeze at, though. So on a Cloak and Dagger, pretty much every time we see it. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Leading Strike, shiv, shiv. And then we can defend, and we'll take 1 damage because of Disintegration. Not bad. Okay. We definitely want to neutralize. That's nailed on. It's only doing 18 damage at this point. I wish Burst's upgrade made it so that the next skill plays an extra time, because that upgrade right now is not crazy useful. It can make me play Defend plus twice. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I'd love it to make Defend play 3 times, but alas, no. So the question is, do we want it to make Up My Sleeve play twice, because that would give us 8 cards, but we wouldn't be able to play them all because we wouldn't have enough space. We'd generate 7 of them, which would give us 8 block only, so it's not crazy, but we have an extra shiv, so we should play that first. Now if we do this, we can get all of our shivs. We do 1, 2, 3, if only we're still vulnerable. We didn't get as much block, but we did a heck of a lot of damage, so I still think that was the right thing to do. Oh, what on earth's he doing? This enemy intends to heal. I wonder if that's percentage based or not. I don't know. But we do have Blur in our hand, so we want to play it. We want to play our shiv. I'm going to Defend and Survivor, just in case he does a crazy attack next turn. Because, like, the Automaton in the previous game did a crazy attack afterwards. Oh, he's not even doing a single attack. Cool. Well, at least we don't have to defend this turn against Disintegration, so there's that going for us. Definitely play Accuracy. We have 15 shivs in our exhaust pile. That's crazy. Now it'd be 16. We definitely play it. This is going to be nuts. Watch this go. That was pretty good. I always feel bad that happened. Fortifier. Oh, that's a cool potion. Triple your block. I like it. I like that too. Although it's 6 potions in one, you'd think it'd be 6 times. Malaise. Enemy loses strength and applies weak based on how much energy you have. That's not really going to work for us. Outright Murder. Deal 1 damage. Deals 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. We're not doing card draw, we're generating shivs. Echoing Slash. 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for every enemy killed. Is that, like, in the entire game? I assume not. I guess that's a really good attack for those fights where the enemy just generates minions over and over and over again. I don't think we need any of these, though. Am I going to say no to all 3 rare cards? I think I am. I think I'm going to say no to them all. What the hell is this guy? Must be related to Pinocchio, or he's a narwhal or something. Nanupipi. It's no, I don't even know, man. Somebody can tell me how that's pronounced. I don't know. I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab here. Let's find something delightful for you to wear. We're going to get a scarf. The 5th card you play each turn is free. It's probably going to be a shiv, so that's not that important. Looming Fruit. Raise your max HP by 31. Normally, for the silent, that would be crazy, but we have the cheese, so that's not that crazy. Signet Ring. Upon pickup, gain 999 gold. I really wanted something that would give me energy. Or card draw. This is the closest we have to that. Where's a store on this map? There is one right in our face if we wanted to go for it. Go on then, we'll take the money. And then we'll go straight to this store. Unless we want to go to this one. Because we can get to 2 stores either way because of this conveniently located place. 2 campfires. Maybe we go on the right then. It's going to take us fractionally longer to get there, but we have more random events we can click on. And that's more fun. That's better for you guys watching. A devoted sculptor. You are in probably for a bad time. Assassinate, backstab, infinite blades. Obviously knife trap is not very useful right now. So I am just going to apply weak and end my turn. Is this a turn we want to burst up my sleeve? We'll definitely play this. If we were going to play Strangle, we would play it first, but I don't think that's what we do here. I think we play this to get 7 shivs, because we won't be able to get 8, because we just don't have enough space in our hand. And this will give us a load of block. And by a load of block, I mean enough to take 1 damage. That's close enough. 15, but I don't think I can take you out this turn. Well, we definitely want to do this regardless. That gives us, soon, 4 extra block. So we can do that. So that's 10. This would add 4 shivs, so it would be another 4 block. Or we could do 5. I don't mind taking 1 damage. Because I think this way I can take him out next turn. Because he just gets crazy strong really quick. Look, he's doing 30 damage. And this is a rubbish turn to draw all this. I'm going to have to backflip and get no attacks. Cool. Okay, guess we're not taking him out this turn then. I don't think we have a chance to play accuracy. I think we have to survivor this attack. We have 23 block. 31 blocks. We're not going to take any damage, but we have to take him out next turn. He's doing 39 damage. What are we doing? Okay, this works. Play that. Get me a ton of shivs, please. And then he's going to be toast. There we go. Cool. Duplicator. This turn, your next card is played an extra time. That sounds pretty good. I'm probably going to save that for the boss fight, though, at the end. Escape plan. is free, draw a card. If it is a skill, gain 3 block. I mean, this is just fine across the board. Finisher can be crazy when you're playing a Shiv build, but I don't have a lot of energy. So I'm finding that I don't have an energy at the end after playing all my Shivs. So I'm not sure how good this is going to be. I think we're going to take Escape Plan. Okay, let's do some events. Hungry for mushrooms. How long has it been since you ate? Wait, that's the fantastic smell? Following the scent, you reach a cozy campground. Yes, well, it might be cramped. Probably not. We're the only ones here. A cozy campground with all manner of tasty mushrooms being cooked. Well, maybe it's not just us. You don't consider the safety of eating these mushrooms because you are so hungry. So hungry that you don't notice the dead adventurer. So maybe it is just us. Big mushroom. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat and raise your max HP by 20, which would essentially cancel out Ring of the Snake. Or fragrant mushroom. Lose 15 hit points, upgrade 2 random cards. I don't want to draw fewer cards. I need more cards. Upgrading blur is excellent. You sample the fragrant one. A small woody mushroom with a delicate scent of shellfish. A burst of energy suddenly spurs you to run, jump, and rigorously train. Then, a stabbing pain hits you as the living fungi struggles within you during its brief final moments. Delicious. Oh, this event is combat against our weird gremlin with a minigun. I do wonder, I am curious what happens if you take out the turret operator first, if this guy just goes absolutely bananas. We might be able to test that in this turn, I think. I don't think we can quite take him out. So they're doing a combined 21 damage. I could duplicate and kill him, but I feel that's a waste of a potion. It's only 5 block. No, I can take him out. Cool. He's vulnerable. Good job I double-checked. I want to see if this guy goes bananas next turn. Not crazy. Okay, I think we'll be fine then. So accuracy, cloak and dagger. Now we have a load of shivs that do a ton of damage. And you're doing 16, so let's block and take just the 1. I don't even need to do that. There you go. Now you can knife trap in your toast. See you later. Slice Plus is just free damage, but I don't think, again, that I really need it. Maybe I'll take a Blade Dance, because practically speaking, for 1 energy, this is at least 12 damage and 4 block. So that's pretty decent. Is this an event? It is. Oh my word, this guy's hair is absolutely in absolute madness. I hope that's not itchy. That would drive me nuts. Tinker Time. Navigating through an endless sea of corpses, you find a mad scientist scavenging for various scraps. Yes, hi, hello, you look like a capable fighter. I need a tester for my next atrocity device. Okay. Create a custom card to add to your deck. Oh, we get... Okay. What kind of tool will help you kill everyone? I'm gonna make... Oh, okay. This is cool looking. So if you select a protector, it gives you 8 block and then something. I think a gadget might be more fun. So let's do gadget. Excellent choice. Now what should it do? Powers cost an energy less, or expertise... Oh my word, 2 strength, 2 dexterity. That is disgusting. Woo, all done. This is for you. Now get out there and slaughter. Little did you know the scientist went on to create hundreds of weapons, resulting in several thousand deaths with the Spire. But he seems so nice. Or not. Really, the meal ticket again? Thanks for right at the end of the game. Do I want a second accuracy? Maybe. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Meh. Ringing Triangle. This might be new. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. I don't think that's crazy, but it's interesting. I think we want to take another accuracy. We want to remove a regular strike. Any interesting potion in here? Retain your hand for 2 turns. Just drawing cards. I want to spend money, but none of this is that good. We are going to another store, so I guess I'll take meal ticket because we have an obscene amount of money. And I'm going to take this just because we can. Cool. Not exactly the shop of dreams, but it's the shop that we got. Let's improve. What does this improve into? Oh, it's innate if you improve it. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Yeah. Please do that. That is a crazy card. I love it. What's our relic reward? Bag of marbles. Everyone starts with vulnerable. Not crazy, because we have a way of dealing vulnerable turn 1, but it's okay. I guess we're fighting the test subject at the end of this run, which kind of looks like an angry lemon. 5 block. I think we just want to do Fan of Knives upgrade. Just gives us an extra shiv. Are you an event? Nope, you are combat against the cardboard box creatures, and then a punch construct. I guess he's already come out of his box. Maybe that's what this is all about. Anyway, Mad Science is craziness. We need to play that practically every time. And I guess these guys had Artifact and Bag of Marbles got rid of it, so that's really helpful. I want to play Infinite Blades, but I also want to do Fan of Knives. I think this is a better choice. There was an argument to play that first, but I don't think we needed to. And then we can just do this, so that next turn you will be weak. Cool! Great first turn. And you guys are just toast if I do this, right? Oh no, yeah, he will, because it'll attack all of you. Yeah. So, I'll see ya. Upgraded Flechette. Deals 7 damage for each skill in your hand. Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to take another blur, though. Especially because it's pre-upgraded. We can definitely take on this elite, right? What the hell are you? Soul Nexus. Doing 29 damage off the bat. That's pretty gross. Luckily, we have a decent hand. Again, do we want to do Fan of Knives, though? I think in this case, the answer is going to be no. I think we defend. Do we defend again? I don't think so, because we have meal ticket. So I think... in this case, I think we actually attack and don't do Infinite Blades. We do this to get 4 more block and do a ton more damage. Still a lot of damage. I wonder if this is like the hand from the previous game that's just going to attack all the time and do basically nothing else. Free block. I think this... do we want to accuracy do... I think we want a leg sweep, in fact. Make him weak, so this attack that hits multiple times is completely ineffective. Shame we don't have blur. But I think we do want to attack for a couple of times while he's vulnerable. Yeah, blur would have been really nice to keep that 13 block, but it's okay. Definitely play this. Get all the shivs out. And then Knife Trap should just wreck you. Yeah, there you go. So you're just down to 10 hit points. We're going to take 1 damage. Weak and vulnerable is fine. I was going to say, did we not get an attack? We did. Petrified Toad. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Okay, potion-shaped rock does 15 damage. Okay, I don't think that's that good. Expose. Remove all artifact and block from the enemy. That could hard counter some real crazy things. Accuracy plus. We already have 2 accuracies, right? 1 regular one. Oh, 2. No, 1 regular, 1 upgraded. Do I really need a 3rd one? I don't know what this guy does. So maybe I'll take an expose just in case. Oh, it's our testing dummy dude. I think we will go to obtain a relic. We'll go for the hard mode option. We might get wrecked, but it'll be okay. We want a mad science for sure. I think we should escape plan to get that out of our hand. We want to assassinate and backstab. Now question, do we want to up my sleeve? 4 shivs, but they're not powered up yet, so I think we're going to infinite blades instead, and we are going to weirdly wait this turn, even though he's not attacking. Are we seriously going to get no attacks on the turns that this guy's not doing anything? Come on, man! He used to be cool. So I guess we're going to burst leg sweep, so that when he does eventually attack us, he's going to be horribly weakened. Yeah, I wonder if he just goes bananas on us, and maybe doesn't even give us the reward. I don't know, we'll see. Leading strike, shiv, shiv. I guess we should backflip, see what we get. I'm not too worried about losing those. Oh, we just time out. Okay. Choose a lower setting next time. Have a nice day. I thought he would attack us and wreck our face. Now we know. Okay. Envenom. We don't do poison. Acrobatics is fine, but not crazy. Another knife trap. I don't think so. Pounce. Deal 12 damage. The next skill you play costs nothing. But it's not that good, so I don't know, man. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw gain an energy. The Gambit. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. No, I think we don't need to go that insane. The Venerable T says so, not very interesting, but we're going to enter a rest site before combat, so we're going to start with 2 extra energy if we take it, so we probably should. We aren't going to see another elite, so Sling of Courage is literally useless. Wow. Our 2 shops have been a real strikeout. I guess we'll take the Whetstone then and upgrade 2 attacks. And then we'll get rid of a regular strike. Wow, really exciting store, guys. Do we want to get rid of any of this stuff? For any of this? No. Is that seriously it? That's depressing. Okay. Get a better store next time, you nincompoop. Rest site. We have so many cards upgraded, I think we might just heal up to full. Yeah, I think we'll just heal up to full. It's a bit of a waste, but I don't know what we're going to run into against this weirdo. Well, he doesn't have artifact removal requirements, so I guess we'll know for the future. When test subject number C8 would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. Whenever you play a skill, gains 2 strength. Well, that sucks for us. So we want to play this immediately, this dexterity potion. We might as well get the advantage out of it. He doesn't get stronger from powers, though, so we have that going for us. This is a power. I'm going to play Cloak and Dagger, even though it makes him stronger. I'm going to play Blur as well. I'm not going to play Escape Plan, because it might not give me anything. Cool. So he should be toast this turn. So we want to do Strangle. We want Accuracy. We want to throw a Shiv at him. And then he's going to revive next turn. Okay, good to know. I should have played that slightly differently, but now we know how this is mechanically going to work. Now he has Painful Stabs. Shuffle a wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked damage, but he doesn't gain extra strength anymore. Good to know. He's going to do 30 damage. That is a lot of damage. I could burst Leg Sweep, but then I can't do anything else. That might just be a really good idea to get him weak for this combat. It's a bit of a Weenie Hut Jr. play, but we're going to take no damage. And he's going to be weak for pretty much the entirety until he gets toasted. What if he turns into like a full Hydra? That'd be pretty neat. Maybe he does get things we have to remove with Artifact. in one of these phases. You never know. You're going to do 28 damage. That's pretty strong as well. I cannot take him out with knife trap, so that's not the way to go. I think we want to do... up my sleeve. Get some shivs to play, so if we do end up knife trapping down the line, we can. And then we want to... Survivor. You can get rid of this, it's fine. We're going to get hit twice for damage, so we'll get 2 wounds, unless we want to play Fortifier. Which we might want to do. Sure, let's try it. So we're not taking any damage this turn. I don't want wounds in our pile. Especially because we're not great at card draw. I think that's correct. So we want to blur. Can we take him out? So 5 shivs will do... So they start at 4, it goes to 7 with strength, it goes to 11 with accuracy. So no, we will not take him out. So we can do 12 plus 9, that's 21, so that'll be 33 blocks, so we'll take 2 damage and get 1 wound. But I still think that's the right idea. I don't want to use the duplicator until we absolutely have to. So I'll accept 1 wound. That's okay, he's getting real strong. That's 42. We need to do damage to this man. And we're not drawing what we need. Am I going to have to play duplicate so I don't get just toasted? No, I don't think so. Not yet. This would give him 3 vulnerable. So I could probably take him out next turn. I think I'm going to have to. Yes, hello, Kitty. How are you doing? Okay, we got Blade Dance. Cool. Get weak. Get a load of shivs. Because we want a load of them in our pile. And then... I can't get rid of you. I can't exhaust you out of my hand. So, there's no point playing anything else? No. Okay, now we have 3-headed weirdo. And he has Nemesis. At the end of every other turn, gain intangible, which means you only do 1 damage when you attack. Not fun, but he's doing 30 damage. Now he's like Ghost Subject. Okay. That's a power, that's a power. The only skill we could use Burst on would be Defend and Blur, although that's not a terrible thing to do. But I think we... Burst, Blur, because that gives us a lot of block. We're clearly going to play the Shiv regardless, even though it does a whole 1 damage this turn. And then we can defend, so we're going to take no damage this turn, and we're going to carry over block for the turn we can attack him on. That's a lot of damage. The 45 damage. We're not anywhere near lethal, though, so I'm not too stressed about it. And it could apply a lot of weak, too. In fact, I'm thinking we do apply weak. We're going to take 3 damage, and that's assuming we don't play enough shivs, which we can. So that's not even going to be true. Shiv, 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 shiv. We're going to take no damage. Now this is an intangible turn, so there's no point attacking, which absolutely sucks, because of the turn we got Knife Trap. So we want to Blur, Cloak and Dagger. Again, in this case, weirdly, I'm not going to probably play these shifts. I want some in my deck. But we are going to defend, so that next turn when he probably gives us a big gross attack, we should be hopefully okay. He's giving us burns, like a rude son of a... And we've got 2 of them in our hand off the get-go. That sucks. But we definitely want to do that. Get accuracy, and our shivs are now going to do some major damage. But we can't draw anything to get them yet. I shouldn't have used that strike. That was an error. Do I want to duplicate you? No, I don't need to. Because even with burn, we're going to take no damage. Again, Blur is very, very good. And we keep drawing it when I would like it, so I can't complain. Blur. And then we want to leg sweep for block. And this time, even though they'll do no damage, we want to attack, because then they'll be in our exhaust pile, hopefully, so when we get Knife Trap to show up, we'll be able to roast him. That's the theory. Anyway. Okay, here's Knife Trap. Finally, on a turn I can do it with something. So we want to do Shiv. Shiv. I could have Strangled, but I don't think we're going to need to. And then watch the carnage happen, as he is getting roasted and toasted. Beautiful. So we had 3 phases. So he's got like 600 total hit points, which is about right. Nice! More stressful than it needed to be, but not bad. Nope, not even an introduction. We're very rude. Dun dun dun. 1457, which I think, well, yeah, it's a lot better than the previous run we did. Killed 4 elites, took out the 3 bosses. We got 3 achievements. Elite Hunter, we killed 3 or more elites. Ka-ching, we spent more than 1,000 gold at the stores. And money, we won with 200 or more gold, just by the skin of our teeth. Cool. Let's see what we unlocked, friends. We unlocked 5. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. We get 3 new types of potion. Poison. Ghost in a Jar, which is one of my favourites. You gain 1 intangible that you just saw. And the Cunning Potion add 3 it's actually upgraded shivs into your hand. Nice, that's pretty good. We can do Ascension runs, which is just harder. Bigger prey. I love that placeholder. What the heck is this? The other sisters judge the 4th one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. Snake Bite. You retain and apply potion. Potion and poison, apparently my brain can't interpret the difference between. Wow, I should get better sleep. That's expensive for what it is, though. Bubble. If the enemy has poison already, apply 9 poison. Accelerant. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. That seems pretty good. You can see why we didn't run oh my word, nearly did it again. Poison. Because we didn't really see that many poison cards. The Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand a visit to a more exciting planet. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, that looks a bit different to any character in the previous game, so that may be completely unknown for me. That'll be fun. 2 more to go. Chapter 5. Ill. A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the Silence veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. 3 new relics. The Tough Bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. The Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less than 25. That makes neutralize crazy good. And Tincture. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I think is the summary for that. And our last one, Chapter 2, Scribbles. The Magnum Opus. I love this guy. I don't know if he's like halfway between Yoshi and a Kecleon, but I love him. I know it's a placeholder, but you guys shouldn't make it too much different. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. 3 more relics. The Unsettling Lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. That's pretty good. Hello, microphone. You trying to make an entry into this video? Good for you. Intimidating Helmet. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. You have to have a lot of energy to make that work. I guess it only costs it. Maybe if you then make it free, you still get block. Not sure. Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. So it's like adding a mini flex onto the top of any other potion you use. Not terrible. Nice. Well, we're 2 for 2 so far. Admittedly, we're playing on the easiest difficulty. I mean, we have to. You have to unlock Ascension modes. Join me next time when we will play as this fella who can't even be asked to get out of his chair. It should be fun. Thank you for watching. If you want to do the like, subscribe, comment dance, greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.